Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to be talking about the four men who got dismembered in Oklahoma and were found in a river. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. So this story is pretty crazy. We got four individuals who went missing. So they were missing for about a week or something like that. And they found all of their bodies dismembered. So they were cut up and put in a river. And I'm going to read the story off to you guys so you can see what's up. So they have a person of interest. What's good, Bruce City? Shout out to you, man. The Truth. What's up? Thank you guys for joining me today. So let's get into this story. All right. Bodies of the four missing men found in Oklahoma River. Four men were shot and dismembered before their bodies were thrown into a river in Oklahoma. The man considered a person of interest has since disappeared, but they found him today. They found the person of interest, which is this man. His name is Joe Kennedy. He's the owner of a scrapyard in Oklahoma. It says investigators found the first remains of the victims on Friday after a passerby saw something suspicious in Deep Fork River near a bridge. Now I have oh shit, we got some new stuff. We got some new merch. I just got hit up. We got some new merch on the site. Make sure you guys go check that out. It just went up there. We got a Italy shirt, so check it out, man. We got some hoodies. So this is the person of interest. This is the man they say allegedly owned the scrapyard where these four people went missing. Now, one of the things about this story is it says that they went to catch a lick. Now, if you guys know what a lick is, it's a robbery. David, what's up, man? Jojo the Wild Man. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that people could do this type of thing. I mean, to have the stomach to do it, it's pretty graphic situation. Black Hef, what's up with you, bro? Haven't seen you in a while, bro. Things are crazy out here in Bristol right now. A lot of police from different towns here. It's craziness, but I'm in Bristol right now. What's good, man? Satan's Goon, shout out to you. Oh shit, you're in Oklahoma? Are you near where this happened? Cindy, how are you? And how is it over there? Being with this type of thing that happened, what are people thinking over in Oklahoma? I remember OKC, man. I remember you went down there and there was like tornadoes or some shit. And you're like, I don't know what the hell's going on down here. And there were sirens going off. I remember that shit. A lot of people doing nice. Ice, about an hour away. Salute to Lucky Luciano, man. Got a lot of good people in the house today. Wacky guy who ambushed those three cops played football with Aaron Hernandez in high school. Is it in the water in Bristol? Nah, it's not in the water, man. You see me? I turned out fine. So it's not in the water, man. So my observation with this situation, somehow I have a feeling that the cartel is involved with this situation. Just an observation. So this is the river and the bridge where they threw the bodies over. I'll show it to you now. There's a couple other pictures I can show you. All right, we got the men. Billy Cheston, 30. Mark Cheston, 32. They were brothers. There was Mike Sparks, 32, and Alex Stevens, 29. They were reported missing last week from Maluggy, a city of about 11,000 and lies 38 miles south of Tulsa. The four lived in Okmulgee, and the Christians were brothers. Police Chief Joe says, all right, boom. All right, this is a newer article about the situation. It says, all four bodies were dismembered before being placed in the river to make the identity a difficult process. The river appears to be a dump site. This is now a murder investigation. The victims have been confirmed. They were reported missing on the 9th of October after leaving. It says 9 October after leaving Billy Christian's home in Milwaukee on bicycles around 8 p.m. Mr. Prestons said the investigators believed that the men intended to commit some sort of criminal act because one of their friends said that they were going to hit a lick. And if you guys know what a lick is, it's a robbery. People will be in the street and they'll say, let's go hit a lick. And that's what a lick is a robbery. So that's what their intentions were. Someone's case, appalling too. A lot of these cases are crazy, man, but we're going to get into it over here at Chattin with Staxx. They owed money for meth, my brother. You right. See? I knew it, man. Cartels have to be involved, especially the way that they did these guys. Because four people, how are you gonna... What's going on, Richie? How you doing, man? Mike, how you doing? David, play with fire and this is what happens. Damn right, man. That's why I stay away from them drugs. So this is the person of interest, right? But I don't believe he acted alone. I mean, he could have shot them. They could have been in the middle of this scrapyard thinking they're going to go rob somebody. And then this guy just shoots them all. That had to be a bloody mess. So they said that the murder scene looked like it was at the scrapyard. So most likely they went there intending to hit some sort of lick, they said. And they got their dreams came true. They confirmed that four dismembered remains in the Oklahoma River on Friday belonged to a group of men missing. Person of interest is being sought for their murders. It says, according to authorities, the males who were close friends said to have left Billy Christian's house in Okmulgee. I don't know how you say that word, man. On Sunday night while riding their bicycles. According to witnesses, they invited another person to go with them, and they said they were going to hit a lick big enough for all of them when they left the property. Police, however, were unaware that the men had planned of what the men's plans were or their whereabouts. While searching the junkyard, investigators came up empty-handed, but claimed to have proof of a violent occurrence on the neighboring property. So it happened right next to where this scrapyard is. Wow, that had to be a bloody scene, man. And it's sad because all these people, these four men had families. They had kids, they had parents, they had extended family, and now they're all gone because of what? They thought they were going to get some money and they thought they were going to go off into the sunset or some shit. Who knows? Yo, Angry said, you should get in the bathroom, man. You seem to be my biggest fan since you're always here. Always watching what I'm doing. So, what's good, Damien? How you doing, man? Shout out to you, bro. You know smash that like button. What's good, Steve? How you doing? He's the biggest fan, man. Let him live, bro. Let him live. You know, they want to be where I'm at in life. So let them hate. It's cool. It's all good. All right, let's get into this shit a little more. All right, about the person of interest, right? They said they came up empty, but they have proof of a violent occurrence at the neighboring property. Despite not naming a suspect, authorities said Joe Kennedy, the proprietor of two salvage yards, is a person of interest. Kennedy has not been charged yet, but investigators would like to speak with him. And I believe they did speak with him after. So he took off and went to Florida right after this happened. It happened in Oklahoma. He took off, went to Florida, and thank you, bro. I appreciate that. He took off from Oklahoma, went to Florida. He's probably scared as hell because he's going to be arrested, obviously. And now he's in police custody. They said they would like to speak with him. They said he was suicidal and he was missing since Saturday night. Kennedy has a blue PT Cruiser and which was discovered abandoned by authorities on Monday in Morris, Oklahoma. The origin of the vehicle is being investigated by investigators. They have no idea of what kind of car Kennedy might be driving as of Monday. The main causes of death are still under investigation. But authorities have established that all four men were shot and that their bodies were mutilated before being thrown into the river. My bad, I got disconnected. I didn't even notice. um, so this is the guy that was the person of interest. He's in custody now. They didn't know where he was. They were looking everywhere for him. They could not find him, but they have him now. But they said that they found most of the body parts. We got your back, Bill. I appreciate that, man. Joe Cerna, what's up, bro? How are you? I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my show. I got a lot of stuff to bring you guys, man. I got some stuff that I'm working on, and you guys are going to like it a lot. I really think you're going to like it a lot. I have a bunch of different people I'm going to be bringing you, and I'm going to bring you some real content, man. So let's get back into it. All right. The majority of their remains, so they didn't even find all of them. It's crazy. Some of their parts, man. I don't know, because you really don't know if they did it sloppily. Did they just throw them in the river off the bridge? Like, they just pull over in the car and just chuck them out? Who knows, right? It does not sound like a way that I want to die, you know? I have another picture of the river, kind of near where they dumped them. And if there's a GoFundMe or anything like that, I'll put it in the description of this video. If you guys want to help their families out, I'm sure they can use it. Let me show you these pictures. We got some new gear going up on the site, man. This is one of them. You definitely want to check out the gear, man. So here's a picture of them recovering some of the remains down there by the river. Here is kind of like a makeshift memorial. It's sad, man. What's going on, bro? Red Rider BB Gun, my first Staxx live. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for joining me. There is more to this story, man. I know there's a lot more to this story, and it's all gonna come out a little bit at a time. And I'm gonna bring you exactly what I find out as I find it out, so you guys know too. So it says they were found in the Deep Fork River in Oklahoma, been identified as the 4 men missing last week, police said. Investigators found the first remains on Friday, determined over the weekend that the victim died from gunshot wounds before they were cut up and dumped in the river. All 4 bodies were dismembered before being placed in the river. That is what caused the difficulty in determining identity. The river appears to be a dump site. The men reported missing after leaving the home. They're not really saying too much. It's nothing really new that they're saying. But it's a crazy situation. They definitely have the guy in custody. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm doing my best. I have a bunch of other interviews I'm going to be dropping. So I know you guys like the mob content, and I'm going to bring you some mob content, some true crime content. But yes, this is a recent crime, man. This just happened. They just found the bodies Monday, I believe. Monday that just passed. They went missing on Friday. They found them on Monday. But I have a lot of interviews I'm dropping. some crime, mob interviews, some people you haven't seen before, some people you have seen. And I got something I'm working on today, and it's going to be up really soon, man. And I can't wait to show you guys. You guys are going to be like, wow, I can't believe you got that guy. And shout out to everybody out there who supports this channel. Shout out to Joe Cerna. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I really appreciate it. Let's do another show, my boy. Prayers to their family. Yeah, definitely. I'm with it, man. How have you been, Joe? Yo, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If anyone wants to jump up here and chop it up for a couple minutes, I'm with it. All you got to do is hit the link, put your name in, and then go into the studio. And I'll bring you on here. And I want to give a shout out to Steve Ranko, man. Dude's really been helpful at a lot of things. What's good with you, David? Let's see if anyone will jump on here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, too. Don't forget to do that. All right, here, I'm going to play a little video. It has to do with this case, all right?
Petconomics Savings Lesson 58. At Petco, you can shower your pet in care while showering yourself in savings. Vital Care by Petco lets you care for your pet, all in...
Hold on. It'll be on 1 second, people. Bear with me.
A passerby saw something that looked suspicious in the water and called dispatch.
That is what led investigators to the bridge over Deep Fork River. And once there
is definitely what appears to be body parts protruding from the water.
Still too early for positive identifications, relatives of the 4 men missing since last Sunday were informed nonetheless.
The families of Mark Chastain, Billy Chastain, Mike Sparks, and Alex Stevens have been notified of the discovery. At this time, we cannot make an identification, but out of respect, we let the families know before it was officially announced.
It's shocking.
Linda Hulse was one of dozens of area residents who discovered that the road they normally travel on was closed, since it's the same road that leads to the bridge where the bodies were found.
It's sad. You don't hear about stuff like this around here.
A heavy police presence also located near the salvage yard that the 4 men.
Nah, you come on another time. I'm going to do this again. Why'd it freeze? It froze for some reason. It froze for some reason. It's all good. But I'm going to be back on later. I got some shows I'm going to drop. And I hope you guys like the content. I'm going to be bringing you a lot of stuff. I'm going to start dropping it. And I was over at the police's memorial earlier today, and I took a video. I'm going to upload that now. And I hope you guys are rocking with me like I'm rocking with you. I appreciate everyone who comes and takes the time to watch my show. I'll be back on later. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Hey, donate to the show. If you can't donate, share the video. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.